Yes, Dayton Junior/Senior High School, part of the Dayton School District in Oregon, does do field trips and off-campus educational experiences. The district and its Community Support Foundation actively fund and organize these trips to connect classroom learning with real-world experiences. Here are a few ways field trips and outdoor learning take shape there. Outdoor school. A major highlight for the junior high side is the 6th grade outdoor school program. Students spend time exploring hands-on science and biology out in nature. Academic and elective trips. Different classes, clubs, and high school elective programs plan specialized trips tied directly to their course objectives and learning targets throughout the year. Community support. The local ABC, Academic Booster Club Foundation, regularly hosts an annual dinner and auction to directly fund and protect these educational field trips, ensuring students continue to get these opportunities outside the classroom. Are you looking into the field trip schedule for a specific class, club, or grade level? Yes, they absolutely get on the bus. For almost all off-campus field trips, sporting events, and activities, Dayton Junior/Senior High School uses standard yellow school buses to transport the students. The Dayton School District actually contracts its busing services through a major company called First Student Inc., operating out of their nearby McMinnville office, to handle all the district's regular routes, sports team travel, and field trip transportation. So when it's time for a big trip, like the 6th graders heading out to outdoor school or a high school elective class visiting a site, the students line up outside the school and load directly onto those familiar yellow First Student buses to get there and back safely. It completely depends on how many students are going on the trip. They will take as many buses or cars as they need to fit everyone safely, which can range from just one vehicle to a small fleet. Here is how they usually figure out the number. One bus. If it is just a single elective class, a small student club, or a sports team like the basketball or track team heading to an away game, they usually only need one bus. A standard school bus can comfortably hold about 48 high schoolers or around 60 junior high students. 2 or more buses. If an entire grade level is going on a big trip at the same time, like the 6th graders heading out to outdoor school or a large group going to an event, they will easily fill up 2, 3, or more buses to make sure all the students, teachers, and chaperones can ride together. District cars or vans. For very small groups, like just 2 or 3 students representing the school at a leadership conference or a tiny specialized club, the school might use a smaller district-approved utility vehicle or an authorized staff car instead of renting a giant, empty yellow bus. So it's a mix. A small trip might just be one bus, but a huge school event will have a line of 2 or more parked out front ready to load up. School buses are designed to fit a lot of students, but school districts and bus drivers have strict safety rules to make sure things never get dangerously crowded. How tight the fit feels usually comes down to how old the students are. For junior high students, middle school, a standard school bus seat is meant to hold up to 3 students per seat. When they pack 3 to a seat, it can definitely feel a bit crowded and tight, especially if everyone has large backpacks. For high school students, as students get older and bigger, fitting 3 to a seat usually doesn't work. For high school field trips, the rule of thumb is usually 2 students per seat. This gives everyone more breathing room. The strict safety rules. Even if a bus feels full, the bus driver from First Student has to follow strict laws to ensure it is safe. 1. No standees. Every single student must have a safe place to sit. No one is ever allowed to stand in the aisle while the bus is moving. 2. Clear aisles. All backpacks, gear, and projects have to be tucked away under the seats or held on laps. The middle aisle must stay completely clear in case of an emergency. 3. Weight and capacity limits. A bus can never exceed its maximum legal capacity, which is usually around 71 to 77 small children, or closer to 48 to 50 older teenagers. So while students might be sitting shoulder to shoulder and it might feel cozy, the school and the bus drivers make sure it never goes past what is legally safe. If a group is too big to fit comfortably and safely, the school will simply order a second bus.